Yo, what's up, family? It's Zion the Cradle. Welcome to the Turnaround Podcast tab. And today we're seeing something different. And today's topic is gonna be our father's sins. Many of us run away from these questions and we find it very hard to go into our mind and search for those answers. But the question actually goes this way: generational consequences. Do we inherit from our father? Generational consequences. Do we inherit our father's sins? It's gonna be a little topic, but very deep. I'll be welcoming questions and answers. Now, this topic, you see, explores the idea of whether the sins of our fathers, the sins and mistakes of previous generations, if they are also affecting us. Even according from religion, psychology and history, we always use that to examine our past, and this can shape our families and societies. But one thing I want to bring to your understanding, apart from what the online definition and online biblical or website is talking about, we are not talking about self-knowledge. We are not talking about the things you are very aware of, the kind of questions you are not asking. Sometimes you see yourself repeating the mistakes your father had done, or your father sees himself repeating the mistake that his forefathers has done. The question is, do you think that the sins of your father still going to affect you or catch up with you? Let's come off the fast and let's be honest with ourselves. The things that actually stopped your father are actually on the way, waiting for every one of us. It is waiting for me. It is waiting for you. You cannot escape it. The only thing is to be aware, to identify that thing. And that is why when you become very aware of yourself and of things, you begin to heal and unheal and unlearn. I made a video here yesterday on my podcast about how your former programming is stopping you from not achieving things you want to achieve, even whether little. You are not striving for perfection, you're only striving to be 1% better every time. And if you look at the other aspect, now back to what we're saying, when you understand that the things that are really stopping, that stopped your father, is on the way to stop you, you will begin to forgive your father. You begin to understand that this is nature, and nature is ruthless. Mother nature is ruthless. That is nature. Sometimes we say, oh, our parents were not really rich, our parents were not this. We start blaming our parents. Oh, I wish I was this. No. There were things that stopped them. And if you are not careful, you will stumble on those things and you will fall. This is why you must be an aware nigger. You must be very, very aware. Being aware is not you're trying to be aware. No. You are going deep into yourself. You are becoming aware of what you see, the things you eat, the kind of company you keep, your surrounding, where you want to go, the kind of goals, the kind of dreams. Because those things that stopped your dad from achieving what he wants to achieve are also waiting for you on that line. So you have to do what? Scale through. That is what you need to do. This is what you really need to do. So you are not saying you know if it's going to be there. But what this podcast is trying to make you understand is to be very, very aware and be watchful. Understand the importance of having manners. Everybody claims to be this, everybody claims to be hard, but at the end of the day, we forget the powerful meaning of manners, how it shapes our life. These are the things that money cannot buy, that wealth cannot buy. So before I leave here today, I will drop this last quote. by Ryan Holiday. He said, every man must first master the power of thyself before mastering the power of handover. Understand, as a man, you need a mystery in your life. You need self to understand who you really are. Don't live a life like a train. No. Understand that there are stops and bus stops. It is now your duty to identify when there is a bus stop so you will not run and make mistakes. Welcome to the Turnaround Podcast.